Is he Hispanic?
Yeah.
Where's the kid?
Sir. I know he's got it on his feet. And he's got it on his feet.
What you're about to see is the kind of footage that stays with you. A neighborhood in Louisville, Kentucky. A regular street. A house that looked like any other, except for what was happening inside. Behind barricaded doors and boarded-up windows, a woman was fighting for her life, chained, alone, and screaming.
Which window she kick out? Where you see a ladder at?
It started with screams. Neighbors on Bowling Avenue heard a woman crying out from inside a two-story home. They didn't know what was happening, but they knew something was very, very wrong. They called 911. Officers from the Louisville Metro Police Department responded to the scene. What they found when they arrived stopped them in their tracks. Every single door and window on the ground floor of the house had been completely sealed off, barricaded from the inside. Whoever had done this didn't want anyone getting in, and they definitely didn't want anyone getting out.
Pretty good down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loot. Yeah, it's... let's head back. That was locked. Which window she kick out? Huh? Which window she kick out? Hang on one second. Which window is she at? Where? 213 Baker to radio. Be advised, we do see a female chained up at the top window. We're trying to make entry, but there's something barricading the door.
The officers weren't giving up. They circled the building, searching for any possible entry point. Time was critical. That woman was still screaming. Then a neighbor stepped up, handed the officers a ladder. The officers leaned it against the wall and climbed up to a second-floor window that had already been shattered. They pushed through, not knowing what was waiting for them on the other side. And then they saw her.
You want to get up there? All right, we'll climb through the window. They nailed everything. Everything is boarded up. You want to go first? Like this. Is anybody else in there? He did what? Is he Hispanic? Hey, there's a Hispanic male down the street with his friend. That might be who it is.
He's got
Where's
sir.
Yeah,
I know he's got it on his feet. And he's got it on his feet.
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can check. There's no...
Is it just you in here? No female?
Just me. And I got close enough to get the window. To kick the window. I didn't even come around. You got close enough to kick the window.
All right, we got fire coming, so give us a second, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Anytime you do the right thing.
You can check everything. There's nobody else.
So is he a clean cut Hispanic male?
He is, yeah. He's got
down the
long
street.
hair. He's got long hair. He's kind of big.
Huh? Yeah, let's clear real quick. Make sure.
So we got his kitten. He's got a very fine kitten. So watch out for them.
Here we go.
He's done it before.
Hold it on her neck so it don't break it. There we go. Does he have any firearms?
No, I don't think so.
North 33rd and Portland Plaza.
The slot machine called it like the dairy.
What's this for?
Basically, gets me to dance naked for me. I don't want to change my else I'm doing for it.
I think fire is good.
Hey, President, I'll be on a T-line, 537 South 3rd Street.
There we go.
203.
Thank you so much.
You want y'all to make exit through the front?
He's got the side door locked. You have to get in and get out.
Can you get out?
Yeah, I don't have a key to get out. You have to have a key to get in and out.
213, Baker. We got her in chain. We're gonna try to come out to the front
The
door.
front door is he's got it. Well, you can't open it. The door's he's got it locked.
Oh, he screwed it in.
He's got a screwdriver in this other room. It's locked. In the kitchen to the left.
Nobody's in the basement, right?
No, nobody's here.
3 Baker, are you on the other side of the front door?
10-4.
This room is locked. He won't never let me in there. You have to have a key to get in.
Hey, I got fire out here.
I don't know.
10-4. It looks like they got the front door and all the doors down here nailed shut. You're fine. We're here now, okay? We'll get you out of here.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry for nothing.
You need fire to force this door.
10-4. We're clear of it. You can go ahead and force it.
You bust that door.
Let's go in here real quick, okay? That's fire. They're forcing the door open for us.
He called me on the phone. He's like, I can see this lady. She's chained up. I was like, I'll be right there.
Watch the mirror. Okay. Come on now.
Hey, did y'all clear the house?
Yeah, we cleared it. The only thing locked still is the basement door right here. She said nobody else is in here.
And the left door right there, it keeps locked.
Hey, Brandy, grab the bolt cutter.
Who did this?
Whisper.
Are you hurt? You need EMS or anything?
No, I just went out of here.
Okay. You want to sit out here on the porch?
Yes.
Okay.
You do like a little blockade so everybody's not getting videos of her. Just block with your body here. I don't want everybody to see her.
How long you had that on around your neck?
4 hours, maybe 5. We have a one-year-old daughter together.
Where's she at?
My aunt has custody of her.
Okay.
And that's why he's always fighting with me. Because they wouldn't let her go home to this house. He said, you're not going nowhere this time. He said, you're going to do it nicely or we're going to do it the hard way. When he left, I tried getting it off the floor. I got close enough to the window. I broke the window and yelled at the neighbors.
Just hold really still real fast. You want to go like 30?
Might be easier to cut the link on the chain. What kind of car does he drive?
He don't have a car. He was with his friends, but I don't know. They picked him up in the back to take something back to Lowe's.
What's his name?
Moses.
Moses?
Last name May. He's a stocky guy. He's got 2 tattoos of his daughter and son's name on his chest and a Scorpio right here on his arm. He's got hair like down to his shoulders.
How long y'all been together?
We've been together for 3-4 years.
Y'all have kids together?
We have 1 daughter.
You said you don't need EMS?
No, I don't need it.
Yeah. No, you're not sorry for nothing.
And y'all cleared the house? Good.
I mean, yeah, we can go back again to double check. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
let's run another search just to make sure.
Like 10 kittens.
Is there dead ones around?
No, but
Because there's like some death smelling over
I
here.
know. I told him to take care of him, and there's already 3 missing. I don't know if he killed them or what.
I got straight forward. Police. I'm wondering why all these are nailed shut. You got a lot of these doors are nailed shut. We really can't do nothing with them.
Do you have a gun or anything? Any kind of
He had
weapons?
a knife.
A knife?
He always has either an axe or a machete. He cut my hair with a machete.
When did you do that?
The 3 nights ago, that's why I left him in the first place. It was all the way down here.
Should I take a picture?
Yeah, on the floor or whatever. It shows what she.
Chained up right here. Yeah.
That's the chain right there. Or that's where it was connected to.
Did she rip herself off of it, or did fire come in?
No, we had to hit it with this axe.
Dang. I guess that's the window she broke out. Yeah.
Yeah, for her. It makes you wonder, like downstairs though. Hopefully no one else is in here. Did you want a water? Yeah, I'll be right back, okay? So the only rooms we couldn't clear is he has a room upstairs, a door nailed shut. He's got a basement door nailed shut, and he's got a back room door nailed shut also.
Why he had all these rooms nailed shut?
No tattoos on his face, but he's got one. It's a Scorpio right here.
Yeah, she's doing okay. This second story window right here.
Okay, so it was open and she was just...
Yeah, she was able to get close enough to the window and push the glass out. And she was hollering for help. And this lady, I think, that's getting out of this Kia, actually the little girl heard her hollering.
Okay.
She's like, Granny, that lady's yelling for help. She got a chain around her neck. She's actually the one that called 911.
I guess they live there?
Yeah, they live right there. But I got her name and phone number.
Okay.
After 2 days of round-the-clock covert surveillance, detectives radio to patrol officers that the suspect has returned to the house. That's when patrol officers pull up to the location and find a red truck with 2 men inside, with one of them matching the description of the suspect.
What's your location?
I'll go talk. Hold on. You give my location? Yeah. Stop. Let me talk to you, man. Grab him. Grab the other guy, too.
Hey, put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head, boss.
We just talk with them.
All right, stand by.
We have to go Monday.
Stop.
What are y'all doing?
You're just being detained right now.
Detained for what?
You're just being detained, all right? You're not under arrest. Any weapons on you, boss?
We just thought we go Monday.
219, 1541.
All right, that's fine, man. Just hang out, all right?
Okay.
Sit on my card.
Okay. Was it your doctor today, sir?
Is it me that you talked to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. Is that okay?
He gave me his card, and I go look for him and talk to him and tell him to turn himself in. And he called him and talked to him. And he promised to go Monday to turn himself in. So what is all this harassment for?
It's not harassment. It's called doing our job. You're being detained right now, and as soon as this is all figured out, if you're not in any kind of trouble, the handcuffs will be taken off. You're not being harassed.
Okay, but that's not nice. I don't like it.
Sit down.
Okay, hold on.
All right, who is that?
Jonah.
Who's Jonah?
The girl that was held hostage.
Okay. Hey, Jonah, how are you? This is Officer
No,
Clemens.
you're not on speaker, baby, so you gotta hold it.
Jonah, can you describe the suspect for me real quick? All right, is he Hispanic?
Yeah, that's him.
That's the
That's
suspect?
him. That's him. I know him.
All
I've
right,
seen him.
we'll give you a call here shortly, Jonah.
That's him.
All right, boss. What's your last name?
Moses May.
Your first name is Moses? Moses. Spell that.
M-O-E-S-E-S.
M-O-E-S-E-S?
No. I mean.
It's just you and your girlfriend that live there?
Yes, no, I think we can get
Your girlfriend in there?
not really happy. Just because she not get what she want for money. This
Oh,
is
you're saying that what she's telling the police.
Yeah, it's not
drama.
Yeah, it's drama. Yeah, because now for real what happened.
Hey, you go with this dude?
Free to go. So you have to train me up on that, brother.
Back to the academy
Put the cuff on upside down. We just started heading over here to see if we can find him.
That's the window that she broke out. I don't think it was just her neck. I think he had her like a chain around.
The woman's name was Joanna Wilson, and the man who did this to her was someone she knew, her estranged boyfriend, and the father of her child, 36-year-old Moises May. Wilson later described what happened in the hours before police arrived. According to her account, May forced her to remove her clothing, used a machete to cut off her hair, wrapped the chain around her neck, and told her he was going to kill her when he got back. He even told her exactly when. He said he had to return some equipment to a hardware store, and that when he came back, it would be over. Wilson had minutes. That's it. She screamed as loud as she could and prayed someone would hear her. Someone did. 2 days after Wilson's rescue, Moises May was taken into custody. He was charged with kidnapping, 2 counts of assault, terroristic threatening, wanton endangerment, harassment, and intimidating a participant in the legal process. A long list of charges for a crime that, without those neighbors and those officers, could have ended very differently. There are moments in these body cam videos that are hard to watch, but they're also important to see. Because what those officers did that day, climbing through a shattered window, not knowing what was on the other side, refusing to leave without her. That's what courage actually looks like. And Joanna Wilson's survival is a reminder of something powerful. One voice, loud enough, can change everything. If you see something, say something.